The big story we are following for you today, 11 Alive's Ariana Manish joining us now with a strong message, Ariana, from Governor Kemp to members of the Republican Party.
That's right, Aisha. Over the weekend, Governor Brian Kemp warned the Republican Party that in order to win the White House, the party must not be distracted by former President Trump and the investigation surrounding him. Governor Kemp's remarks come as the 2024 presidential race starts to take shape, and the former president is a front runner. Kemp says it's time for the GOP to move on from Trump's claims that the 2020 presidential election was stolen, an issue he's mentioned while campaigning. The governor is also referring to Trump's ongoing legal challenges, such as his indictment in New York and a grand jury investigation here in Georgia into his efforts to overturn the 2020 election. Kemp instead wants Republicans to address how they can impact voters directly.
I was just laying out the blueprint for, I think, any candidate to be able to win, is to talk about what we're for, focus on the future, not look in the rearview mirror.
Governor Kemp's remarks follow a day after he spoke to donors at a Republican National Committee retreat in Nashville. Now, he didn't name Trump directly, but instead he pressed on the point that it's time for the GOP to move on.
We are getting a look at the recent results of a new poll from the University of Georgia. It shows more than 50% of registered Republicans in our state would choose Donald Trump in a presidential primary. Another 30% say Florida Governor Ron DeSantis would be their first choice. Over the weekend, a filing with the Federal Election Committee was circulating, appearing to show DeSantis filed to run for president, but that filing has not been confirmed.